Public art can become the heart of a community or a city. It's the way that one place can differentiate itself from all the others. It is the personality of a place. It can give and create a sense of place. When creating public art, artists have to be mindful that these are taxpayer dollars and we need to serve the public. But at the same time, that does not mean that our artwork needs to make everyone happy or that even everyone has to approve of it. As a city or county manager, if a work of public art is getting people in your community to discuss it and think about it, then it's a success. Instead of asking, does everyone like the work? Ask, does it make people think? If it makes people think, it's a success as a work of public art. If you have a Percent for Art program or a public art program, the sooner you can bring an artist into the process, the better the outcome and the more impact you'll get for your budget. And that just makes common sense, because if you bring the artist to the table with the architect or the landscape architect and the engineers, they can bring a concept in and then the whole team can help make that a reality. And there's so many things that you're already going to be building, and there's sometimes almost no incremental cost to do it in a way that supports an artistic idea. For towns or cities that want to start their first public art program, there is a national organization, the Americans for the Arts, has a public art network, and they have a full-time facilitator whose role is to support cities and towns like you. And you can find them at Americans for the Arts. If you're interested to learn more about my work, probably the best place to go is my website, echelman.com. If you're looking for a short talk that you can share with colleagues, there's a TED Talk at TED.com. It's been such a pleasure seeing the response to my sculpture here in Phoenix. Her secret is patience, which is more than 100 feet tall in the middle of central Phoenix in its civic space. It's been a pleasure seeing the kinds of responses. Different people are very engaged in trying to figure out what it is, and everybody has their own point of view. And in the interviews that I've heard, people have called it the heart of the city. The civic process that led to the construction of my sculpture was really a very broad coalition of people, not just from the arts community where you'd expect it, but the Downtown Business Coalition came out in formal support because they feel that art, and public art in particular, has the ability to revitalize and engage a community. And I'm very pleased to see it playing this role here in Phoenix. In these tough economic times, you might think that it's not possible to do public art in your community, but I would encourage you to think that even with a small or modest budget, you can bring in an artist and augment an existing construction project or a public space. If you can't bring in artists from other parts of the world, look to your local artist community and encourage them to partner with your existing team.